Hello friends, welcome back. It's BigDenoPlays Kingdom Death time, and we're in Lantern Year 6. We just concluded Lantern Year 5, and Lantern Year 6 we're going to hunt a Gorm. Now I said very early on in the campaign that I was going to play conservative, and that's been a real challenge for me. I struggle playing conservative. I just want to reach for the stars. But I'm starting to temper that enthusiasm as we are actually getting a little bit closer to genuinely making our way through this campaign. We haven't lost anyone and it's been 5 Lantern years. Now, we've got a very hairy roll next year with unwanted gifts coming up. Not unwanted gifts, the unwelcome guest or whatever it is, uninvited guest. But if we can roll okay on that, we will be very interesting position. So, all right. Well, our showdown, as I said, will be against a Gorm, level 2 Gorm. No, level 1 Gorm. Sorry, conservative Deno. The Gorm itself, by going for level 1, I feel like we can really focus on leveling up knowledges. And so there's a couple of knowledges that I want to level up. Specifically, Death Sense, Guardian, and Tenacity. If we get all of those underway, we're in good shape. So we'll head over here to the hunt phase where we will prepare for our hunting of a Gormy, little Gormy Gorm. He's not too bad, the little Gormy. Our other focus point for this campaign, showdown, hunt, is trying to get the innovation, posturing piss, ammonia innovation. So, let's review each of our survivors. So, Lucy, going for Qatar proficiency. She's got Deadism, which isn't ideal. She's also got Legendary Lungs, which is a non-optional thing, unfortunately. But yep, good. Lumina, our faces. Now, at the end of the last Lantern year, I had a couple of endeavours left to spend and a few flower resource to spend. So what I've ended up doing is investing in another rawhide headband, and we used our irregular optic nerve and crimson bone to craft the crimson bow. Now, we probably don't really need the crimson bow, given that we have the Vespertine bow, but the difference is the strength. It goes to strength 5 when attacking from the monsters facing. And guess who's using it? A facism survivor. So that's a good combination. So we're going to always be strength 5 on that bow. And I feel like that is, given that it's also deadly, we're slightly better off with that than the Vespertine bow. We'll continue to use the Vespertine as a backup if we need to move and shoot with it. We do have dash available now. She's going for bow. Nightingale, axe. We do not actually have an axe, so she is just going to truck around with the immortal arm, and she's probably not going to do too much. We're just going to try and deflect and whatever. Willow, the White Fang, our very interesting character Willow. So she's -1 speed, which is a pretty significant downside, but she's +1 luck, which is a pretty significant upside. So by leaning into the Dreamkeeper knife and the Lucky Charm, she's going to be the person that we hopefully do a wound with to give us luck, and then everyone else can focus on fist and tooth and critting and all that type of thing. And finally, Newt. We did also craft the Grimjaw and the Stoneface cloak we already had, but the Vermin belly boots. So Scouts reached maximum efficiency, which is great, and she is 1 Guardian reroll away from leveling up Guardian reroll. So it's a good setup. Now, we are only gaining 1 survival when we depart, and if you have a look here, Willow only has 2 survival, Lumina has no survival, and so our 2 endeavours are going to go on drums. drums in the deep to get Lumina some survival and to get Willow some survival. We shall depart for the Gorm. So we just have 2 Gormies and then a basic one, so it should be a straightforward hunt. Mating fields. Any of the survivors may choose to investigate. I think everyone will investigate here. So each that does gains a courage. So we're going to gain courage galore. So we have bold from Lumina and bold from Newt, which is amazing. So Lumina, bold, she is prepared and she rolls a 2. So Lumina on the bold table gains a speed token for the next showdown. And Newt is also going to gain prepared, and she rolls a lantern tent. She has been on a rampage. Gain a permanent movement. Not bad for our scout friends. Not bad for our scout. And then we're going to roll and see one at a time who can get a random Gorm resource. We have 5 survivors to try it with. We'll start with Lucy. Lucy rolls a 4. She suffers 1 brain event damage. Lumina rolls a 9. We gain a random Gorm resource. The next person down, Nightingale, rolls a 7. Suffers 1 brain event damage. It was about to kick over to a 10. Next one, that's an 8. 1 brain event damage. And the last one, that's a 9. 2 Gorm resources. Lucrative hunt thus far. Stout kidney and organ, great. Mammoth hand. Our next one, hiya, itchy palms. We hasten, skipping the next hunt space. If this move, the survivors into the monster space, they ambush the monster. We ambush the Gorm. Not a bad little hunt. Wish we could do that more often. Alrighty, so our terrain cards, we have 2 random, normal. First one, Copperfish Den. Second one, with a Nightmare Tree. Interesting. And then we will flip these 2 and we will choose one of these 2. So the first one is a Mammoth Leaf and the second one is Acanthus Plant. So we'll take the Acanthus Plants. Don't think we need the Mammoth Leaf to wound this guy. And I will set that up. So Nightmare Tree, Tall Grass, a Copperfish Den and Acanthus Plants. All right, we'll be back. Alrighty, the showdown is set up. So let's talk very, 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 very carefully about what we're trying to achieve. First of all, we need a wound with Grimjaw. Second of all, we need Posturing Piss. Third of all, we need to dodge a bajillion times. And that's it. Let's fix this face camera. Okay, so let's kick off. I think we're absolutely fine to go. So yes. So we will draw an AI card and it is charge the closest threat in facing and in range. Hiya! So remember that we have a +1 damage token. So this is actually 3 damage a swing. Now at this flow, I am going to spend a survival to dash with Willow. And she'll roll a dice to see if she gets that survival back. She does. And she will spend 1 survival token to go to 7. And she has 1 in the bank. Okay, so the dash is going to take her 1, 2, 3, 4. Can she not get in here? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the Gorm is going to go. Actually, I want him to hit twice, don't I? I don't want him to miss twice because I need to dodge twice. So we'll actually just go straight into his face. So, oh, this attacks 5 speed. So we actually probably do need to be in the grass. We'll go to the grass. So the Gorm's going to go like that. 4 speed, 2 plus goes to 5 plus goes to 7 plus. Hits twice. So we will spend, using our death sense, dodging twice. 1, 2. We'll see if we gain those back. We gain neither of them back, but we'll spend our survival token to go up to there, and that levels into tenacity 3, which is excellent, and we've dodged 2 times in a round. Full move towards the closest threat. He is already in range of the closest threat. So that is the end of our turn. The end of his turn, I should say. So Willow will use her. No, okay. So we're gonna do Newt first. Newt's gonna go for the Copperfish Den. So we do have a Guardian reroll up our sleeve. Should this go poorly? It does not go poorly. We roll a 9. We gain another Burnished Encephalomata. Newt. So that is excellent. She's speed 5 now too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lumina is going to use her Rawhide Headband to have a look. More arm toss. This wallop is not at all concerning, so we will put the wallop on top. And then she'll move to here. We're going to harvest the Acanthus plant here with Nightingale, and she rolls a 3, which is find nothing, archive this terrain, and she'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Lucy is not going to do anything, I don't think. She's fine. So Willow's the last person. We want her to get hit twice. So she's going to move out of range, and she will, do nothing. I guess we should actually apply arrival bonuses. Because there's quite a few people with insanity and survival gains. That's it. So we know that it's a wallop. It's 2 speed. This is 2 damage apiece. So it's on Willow. 2 hits on 2 9s. This goes straight on. Actually, what we might do is we'll go, she was here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll get him like this. So he's coming closer to everyone. Great. So the 2 hits, we're going to dodge twice with Willow, spending 2 survival. And dodging twice. Do we gain the survival back? A 7 and a 5, so we gain 1 survival back. That is the end of the card. So our turn, Newt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Newt Yep, she's fine. Our Facism survivor is going to use the headband. Hiccup. So I think we prefer more arm toss. He's going to hiccup forever, isn't he? Or do we just do 2 swings with the Dreamkeeper knife and try and kill those? We do. So that's her done. So she's going to swing with the Dreamkeeper knife, Willow. So Newt's done, Lumina's done. Yeah, so Willow is hitting on a 5+, goes to 4+. So she rolls an 8 and a 2, so she hits once, and we get a Mammoth Crowded Fangs. So we're looking for a critical here. So we're critting on an 8. That's a Lantern 10. We gain a random Gorm resource and a Courage, Willow. Willow! Courage, Willow! And that Savage does 2 wounds. 1, 2, and while we're at it, 1, 2, it's also going to give the monster a -1 luck token, so we crit it even easier. So Willow has not gained a spear proficiency point. She's done. We have another Rawhide headband on Nightingale, and so she's going to use a Rawhide headband, Thunderfoot, and rear up. We're probably fine with both of these, aren't we? Do we want to swing Lucy's Bone Blade maybe and try and take 2 of them out? Lucy doesn't want to swing the guitar. Maybe Lucy will just go in with Fist and Tooth. That could work. So that's Nightingale done. So Lucy, she might dash to there. Swing with Fist and Tooth. She hits once, which is a perfect hit. So on a perfect hit, she doesn't gain anything on her Fist and Tooth, but she does get to roll again. And that's an 8. So she hits twice with Fist and Tooth. Come on, Luce. Oh, there's a failure. And the death blow. She can't crit the death blow. This Gorm is toughness 8. She is strength 2, which means she's wounding on 6s. And she's critting on 8s. So we'll do the death blow first. It's a critical. Oh. So that's a wound. And this one is a critical. The Gorm gains a -1 movement token. This is conservative play at its finest, friends. Conservative play. Okay, that's our turn. So we know the Gormy is going to body check a random survivor in range. He's speed 5 now, so Nightingale's the only one that's not in range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is Lucy. So he's going to move and attack Lucy. It's 1 speed. It hits on a 2+. Bash and knockback 7. We'll dodge. Rawhide Headband, there's 3 cards left. So who do we start with? We'll start with Nightingale. She'll Rawhide Headband. Oh no, if we didn't get Posturing Piss, I'm going to be spewing. 2 speed, we want that one on top. Who was the target? Closest threat in facing and range. Great. She goes to here. Lucy goes into there and we'll try and harvest the acanthus. She rolls a 4, which is archive the terrain. Newt might as well do nothing. So Newt, Nightingale. Nightingale will move into here. And our chick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's fine there. All right. Oh, this is actually, if Posturing Piss isn't in the deck, I'm going to be spewing. 1 in 5 chance, maybe. 1 in 5, not high. We know it's Willow. It's 2 speed. 2 hits again. Come on. We'll dodge twice. Does she get her survival back? She does not in either instance. You may dodge a second time. Mm-hmm. That's the end of the Gorm's turn. Our turn. Nightingale. Come on. Oh. Last card. So we're drawing an AI. So yeah, we can't do anything about, we're getting that card as well. That one's fine. Do we want to get a Lonely Ant Vermin resource? Just review knowledges. Okay, so brain trauma. No, we don't really want brain trauma. Legendary lungs, Guitar Mastery. So Guitar Mastery is fine. Lumina, we do want to get her thing. Yeah. So what we're going to do with Willow now is she's going to do her act to put up her thing, and then she's going to use use a surge, which she doesn't get the survival back, to put up the deflect. And everyone else is just going to hold position. 1, 2. So we know what it is. So Rawhide Headband, we get a Posturing Piss. It comes into play. We do this, the closest threat in facing and range. It's 1 hit. It hits, we deflect, and that is the end of that. We are going to hold position again, I think. Rawhide Headband from Nightingale. Of course, it's 2 1s. So we will, we'll use Newt now. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she will swing with the Grimjaw in the blind spot from Newt. So she hits 3 times. Grimjaw hits on her, 1, 2, 3. So many wretches. So many wretches. Critting on a 9 now. So this will be for a dagger proficiency point. She is strength 6, which means she wounds on a 2+. So it's a critical. She gains a survival, but she can't gain survival during the showdown, so that does a wound. We're going to spend a survival to dash with Willow. Going to hit? No. She'll dash. She gains the survival back. to there. Lucy's going to have to dash as well. So rolling to wound this one. We'll do this one just in case we're critical. It's fine, but it's not a critical, but it is a wound. So now the Gorm vomits. And he moves back. 1, 2 to there. She gets flung backwards. 1, 2, 4, 5. But she's gained a dagger proficiency point, and we've gained our Grimjaw monster resource there. So that's the end of Newt's turn. Lumina. Yeah, she's going to fire the Crimson Bow. 2 speed. She hits twice. Oof. It is deadly. And she has a luck. So that's 8 plus the -1 luck token, so 7. That's an 8. So that's the critical there, which is the bow proficiency point, which gets us a stout, a jiggling lard. Geez, this hunt's going well, isn't it? Does a wound. This one also does a critical. He is gimped. So everyone has their proficiency points that we wanted. All we need now is 1, 2. So she's going to go there. Nightingale, I think, hasn't gone yet. It doesn't matter. There's only 1 AI card left. Lucy's fine. So we'll do that. That'll be it. Come on. It's a 2 speed. Come on. All right. If we can roll 2 5 pluses here, our plan is working a treat. An 8 and a 9. Willow, dodge, dodge. Does she get them both? She gets neither of them back, but there's no thing, and we level up Death Sense. So the last survivor to gain proficiency points, or that we need to gain proficiency points, is Lucy with Qatar. The risk with the Qatar on Lucy is that she's just going to hit so many times. She's not deadly. I think we might even change her proficiency to something else, but I'm not sure what. Probably a grand weapon or something like that. Yeah, we might change her to grand weapon, so I don't think we'll risk Lucy. We'll go for someone with a deadly weapon, so probably the bow chick. Newt stands up. Newt's going to move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll give everyone +1 speed. We're going to swing with Willow using Fist and Tooth. She's going to move around to the side. 1, 2, 5 to there. She hits twice. Oh, she gets the trap. Damn. Full move the Gorm towards the attacker. Attacker suffers monster level damage to the head location. So Willow suffers 1 damage to the head. And then turn the monster to face the most survivors. We can get 3 by doing this. Each survivor in the monster's facing is knocked down and suffers monster level brain damage. So Willow 1, her turn's done. Newt's done. And Nightingale, her turn. Yeah, not done yet. So we're going to dash with Lumina so that she can get into the facing. She's a physiognomous chick. She'll fire the Crimson Bow. She hits 3 times, including a perfect hit. 1, 2, 3. Super dense first, and then the failure, and then the wound. We are going to use a Guardian reroll on one of these wound rolls on Newt. So to do that, Lucy will need to stand Newt up. So Newt is standing up. All right, the first one, so it's winning on a 2+, critting on a 7, I think. That's a critical. We need a, yeah, we'll go this one, Jiggling Lard, I should say. So that does Jiggling Lard. Haven't we already got a Jiggling Lard? We will. We gain 1 courage and 3 insanity. Lumina. That's 1 wound. That's a 5. We're going to use our Guardian reroll into a 4, which successfully defeats the Gorm. And Newt levels up to Guardian 3. Was there anything else we wanted out of that, Deno, or did we do a great job? We did a great job. Great job. All right. Let's return from the showdown successfully. Oh, Nightingale can gain a philosophy. She probably won't, though. We're going to do some pondering. I'm going to gain my cards out. I shall be back. All right, so we have defeated the Gorm. We add the Gorm Chemist and the Gormery. We also innovate Negredo. And so Negredo is going to add Albedo to our deck. There is Negredo. And we can now go for some things. So we're gaining 5 of these. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select a survivor to gain 3 insanity. Well, I won't select Lucy. Put it that way. We might go Newt the Cockroach Queen. So let me tell you, these knowledges that we've just gained are just like incredible. Guardian, two rerolls, a showdown. Tenacity, 3 survival on tap. Death Sense, you can dodge twice around and you can do it while you're attacking or doomed. That's unbelievable. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. That was such a great hunt for us. See, this is, Dano, you just got to stop playing risky for the biskies, you know? One, 2, 3, 4. So, it's a good one, but we've probably got a lifetime reroll coming up here. So we have a settlement event, we have Acid Storm, we have Gorm Climate, we have Phoenix Feather, and then we have the awful self-invited guest. All right, so which pile? It's this pile. We'll split that in half. Not really in half, but this one, we take the 10th one, and this one, we take the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 2 cards to determine our fate. Ooh. Ooh. We'll take Stranger in the Dark because Sword Hunter kills the survivor. Stranger in the Dark. A 9. We gain a Founding Stone, is literally all we get out of that. We do not gain a population. I don't mind a Founding Stone. Don't mind a Founding Stone. Gorm Climate and Acid Storm. We'll do the Acid Storm first. A 5. The survivor with the highest insanity runs into the storm bellowing. They must skip the next hunt. That is Lumina. She has insanity 14. Gorm Climate. Come on, Deno, you can do it. It's a 4, yes. +2 to home innovations. We've got the backup there, which is we can archive the Gorm innovation now, which is pretty good. Phoenix Feather, Stranger in the Dark. The Phoenix Feather. Fun story. Has occasional upside, but usually some bad stuff. We may now hunt the Phoenix, and we nominate a survivor to break the silence. This is the campaign to go Phoenix hunting, isn't it? Just absolutely good luck with your toys, you idiot. You can't do anything with your ageless rubbish. So this survivor will gain a courage. So I think we'll nominate Mossy. She'll go to courage 2. Honourable's not a great disorder to get, but a permanent evasion is quite nice. Honourables are okay actually, but I suppose, yeah, I think we'll be fine with Mossy. So we nominate Mossy. She rolls a 3. She gains 1 understanding and a tail feather from a Phoenix. I would have preferred 4 or 5 to gain honourable, but we'll take a 3. And now the moment of truth. Can we get a lifetime reroll or something? I need to use a Guardian reroll or something here. I mean, I'm convincing myself that it's going to be awful, right? There's some bad results, but there's not. I think we will nominate the person who's skipping the next hunt. Lumina? No. I think we'll nominate Nightingale. She hasn't done much yet, so we'll nominate Nightingale. She gains a Chaos Elf Hat rare gear. I'm not getting it out, it's not cursed, you don't need to do anything. Come on. A 3, oh my God. So she suffers the hamstrung, severe injury. Which is skip the next hunt. Oh no. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. You can no longer use fighting arts or abilities. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, we need to clear that off. Look, there's no part of this page that's good. It's like here, kill someone. Here, kill 2 people. Here, suffer hamstrung and lose half of your resources. Here, archive the piece of gear with the highest resource cost. It's just like all bad. All right, so we have to lose half the resources in the settlement storage. So keyword there, storage. 12, 15, 16, 17, 20, 23. So we have to lose 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 9. I've got a burnish encephalomata. Yeah. 10, 11. We have to try and clear that hamstrung, aren't we? Not sure how to do it. God, I wish we had some dried acanthus. We have not been able to get acanthus to save our life. And it literally would have saved our lives. Is that all? Let's put in some resources now. Perfect organ. Love juice. Monster hide. Perfect hide. Many gorm. Milky eye. Stout hide. Gorm brain. That's good. Meaty rib. Stout vertebrae. Jiggling lard. Acid gland. Stout hide. We get 2 jiggling lard, did we? How good's that? Jiggling lard. Mammoth hand. Stout kidney. So there'll certainly be an innovate this lantern year. One innovate. And then we shall ponder the remaining ones. I think we may use the Gorm Chemist. But yeah, let's do the innovate. So we have to do the resources, but I just remembered we gained the ammonia innovation. So we actually need to take that out and add consequences before we do anything else. Posturing piss. Yes. There's now 15 cards in here. My goodness. Lantern oven and something. Ammonia consequence. Bloodletting. Maybe we need to hunt some smog singers and try for more fluted bones so we can just pluck it out of the deck. All right, so those both go into there. Let's spend the resources for our innovate. Actually, what we might do is we might special innovate pictograph to take that out of the deck, which is a hide and an organ. Pictograph. So, Love Juice is an organ, Monster Hide is a hide, and then we will go bone, organ, and hide will probably be the jiggling lard. Yep, all right, so we've special innovated pictograph to get it out of the deck. We have to add pictograph consequences, don't we? Is there many? Memento Mori. Oh, come on, Darry. You can do it. Pictograph consequence. That's it. All right, the first one we get is partnership. Oh, we take Song of the Brave. Face painting, no. Memento Mori, no. Song of the Brave. That's a great draw, Deno. You should be very proud of yourself. I am, thank you. Saga. Saga, and what else is it? Forbidden Dance? No. Storytelling. Song of the Brave, consequence. That's it. Well, I almost think we don't even really need to innovate anymore. Like, of these, Nightmare Training would be good. Shrine's always good. Sculpture, Bloodletting. We need Lantern Oven, actually. Okay, so I'll shut up. Still need to get quite a few of those. I shall think. Stand by. All right. Lots to do. Lots to do. So these are our 3 cards from Evermore, Physiognomy, Strength Training. Evermore is a very strong possibility. We want to be undeathable. I don't know if anyone could see those, but yeah, Evermore's the only one. Speaking of, we shall now add these ones in, which is Death Sense, Tenacity, and Guardian. And get out of here into your leveled up versions. We'll contemplate Evermore. While we're contemplating, we'll do our ponders. We have a few. Lucy is a long way from pondering deadism. Lumina. She is our fascist, and she is eligible to ponder, and so she will ponder rank 3. Fascism, endless equation. Gain a Lumi. And she rolls a 5. She gains the oh man, we could gain Sculpture if we roll a 9 or a 10 there. Stoneface Engraver. Great in a normal campaign. In this campaign, less so. Because of my slight cheating. Willow, our survivalist. She has leveled up to level 4 survivalism. Isn't that awesome? We have not innovated family and hovel. We do gain a Lumi. And we will roll a 2. Skip the next hunt as you subject yourself to trial after trial, gain +1 luck. She may actually have just become the best survivor that we have, honestly. Skipping the next hunt though. Can you believe that? That is outrageous, Dano. Alrighty. And I don't think we had any more, so I think Nightingale can ponder, but we will elect not to give her a proficiency XP yet. We'll get her a level 3 and see if we can heal her severe injury somehow. We have a Gorm Chemist. We have a couple of Gorm Chemist roles that are important here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hollow stone gather. No, we're not going to do that. Level 2 something. We had to get a severe injury at some point, didn't we? It had to happen. So we want to spend 2 organs to transmute. We have a perfect organ there. Going to keep our vein glass and try and make that giggling scythe. So I think we go acid gland, jiggling lard for our first attempt. And so what we're looking for is either a healing potion or a wisdom potion. I'd actually be happy with that. So it's 1d10 plus we add 1d10. So we're rolling 2d10. 13 to 18 is my hope. 7 to 12 would be fine. 13 to 18. That is a 9 and a 5, which is a 14. So we gain the wisdom potion, which is exceptional. But now, do I want to try for the healing potion or do I go a different way? I think we might, I reckon we go stout kidney. The reason I want the healing potion has to do with this immortal arm. Let me just have a look at the little Gormy. So the potion lets you heal when you, but we want the red down. That's the thing. We want the healing potion to allow us to get the red down, and any severe injuries right now is just like absolutely clutch being able to ignore them. So I think we will try for that, but we do have a wisdom potion, which is great. What do we need for a knuckle shield? We could just go for a knuckle shield, I suppose. Knuckle shield. Let's go have a look at the Gorm Chemist. No, the Gormery. This is probably boring stuff, friends. I apologise, but we're right on the cusp here. Knuckle shield. Yeah, well, I'm not going to use those 2 bones. Requires a mammoth hand and 2 bones. How many bones do we have? 11. We've got 3 copper and we haven't even got the thing yet. Fluted severed head, 2 bones. I think I'd prefer the healing potion, so I'm going to try for the healing potion by spending 2 organs. I may regret this. I may regret this. Yeah, we'll go Milky Eye, Stout Kidney. 7 to 12, the narrow band, 11. It's a lovely day today, and whatever you've got to do, it would be lovely to be doing it with you. I think we'll make a rib blade. 1 rib blade at the Gormery. I think we can make a rib blade, can't we? Yes. 1 meaty rib and 1 pale fingers. We craft a rib blade, and our friend Lucy's going to use that. She's going to switch to grand weapon proficiency, and she's going to chase down grand weapon proficiency instead of guitar. Gaining legendary lungs is just a little bit too risky. Great showdown for us. Great showdown. So next Lantern Year, we're going to hunt a level 2 frog dog, and we're doing that so that we can grab ourselves the lure lantern so we can start prepping for some copper. If we have a look at our timeline now, oh, actually, we need to make leather. So we need to craft a leather crafter. From the Skinnery. 3 hide, 1 organ. Ooh, it's going to be tough on hide, isn't it? Hide, hide, hide. 1 organ. So we have the leather crafter. We don't want to make leather yet. Or do we? Do we want to use a perfect hide just to get a sickle? I reckon we do. Leather, make a sickle. Yeah. It's not a great use of our time, really. Oh, well, not a great use of all those excellent Gorm resources, but we might use Monster Anatomy Study. And I think that's it. I'm not going to... Yeah. There's been a very boring half to this settlement phase, but we are going to do Monster because we've got someone who's got 2. Bow 2, and yeah, just the bow is at level 2. So Lumina can get to level 3 arrow specialization. So we'll use her. She becomes a bow specialist. Butchery. Bow specialization. Reroll any misses once. Wonderful. All right, that is all, friends. I'll catch you on the next Lantern Year Frog Dog time. Big Deno out.